programs and events that we do, including TiECon, which is a really successful and really a lot of people attend TiECon. At TiE Pune, we have a few programs. For example, one is My Story session like this one. So we bring in really interesting people here and who talk about how they went about building their entire business. Mentoring, we bring in some very interesting mentors on one side and the people who want to start their own business on the other side, or who are in the early stage of their business. Try to help them with the knowledge that is already there with the mentors. We have breakfast meetings every month where it's very informal meetings where we take up one topic and a few people gather together on a breakfast and talk about that issue. Then we're doing TiE Street Shakti, which is completely focused on women entrepreneurship, and we have Startup Connect. Still, we're just in a stage where we are just trying to do it. So it's basically a platform where young entrepreneurs can connect with people who have been there, done that. With TiE Pune activities, we do My Story section like this one on every first and third Friday of the month. Normally it happens here only, and we have breakfast meeting every last Thursday of the month. TiE Street Shakti is completely focused on women entrepreneurs. As I told you, it's an annual event that happens in Mumbai on 1st October. On mentoring, anybody who is interested in taking up some mentoring details, we can give you offline. Right now, upcoming activities are, we have on 2nd September, we have another My Story session of Snita Ramnathkar. She is the founder of FEM. And on 16th September, we have Funny coming on from Red Bus. So I'm sure a lot of you would know Red Bus, and that's another session I'm really looking forward to. Breakfast meeting, 26th August, we have, it's Selling to Large Enterprises, the topic by Vipin Deshpande. And mentoring sessions keep going on all the time. So we keep doing a lot of activities now. What we want you to do is let TiE happen to you. So what you should do is, one is the least you can do is become a TiE member with us, or become a volunteer like me. Join TiE Pune group on Facebook. It's actually a members only group, or it's a closed group basically. We don't allow just anybody to come there. So just find us on TiE Pune on Facebook and send us a request. We'll be happy to accept that. Follow us on Twitter. We have a Twitter account. Then network with all the people and volunteers that you find here. Now I would like to invite Colonel Kadam to invite a guest and take it from here. I would also like to, before that, I'm so sorry. I would like to thank all our charter members who are here today. It's generally the number we get every day. So we have Mr. Naveen Kriplani with us, we have Vishwas Mahajan, we have Ajay Bhagwat with us, Ankur Agarwal, we have Kiran Deshpande, we have Anand Khandekar, we have, I guess, Ravi Nigam also? Yeah? No, not yet? Okay. Yeah, so these are the members we have right now. So, Colonel Kadam, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. Myself, Colonel Kadam from MDK Consultancy Services. I am a member of TiE and I try to contribute whatever I can to the organization. It is my proud privilege to welcome Padma Bhushan, Dr. Kantilal Hastimal Sancheti, to our My Story session. Born in Pune on 24 July 36 in a mediocre middle class family. His father had a 10 by 10 small grocery shop near Vijay Theatre, and they were staying in a similar sized room with common toilet and common water tap facilities. We will hear from Dr. Sancheti as to how he managed his schooling and college education in such mediocre situation. Suffice to say that his family inculcated in him values of honesty, integrity, kindness and humility. As per him, these have contributed to his rapid progress in achieving the current status. He is one of the most decorated healthcare professionals, not only in Pune, but on all India level and also on the global map. Being an outstanding orthopedic surgeon, he has contributed in technology integration, in metallurgy, chemical and mechanical engineering, in order to provide affordable medical care to vast number of middle class patients that are needing it. This is really a rags to riches story that will inspire many young boys and girls to succeed in life. A message that an economically poor student can also rise to high professional cadre. May I now request Mr. S.K. Jain, Vice President and Chairman of Civil Aviation Committee of Maratha Chamber of Commerce, to welcome Dr. Sancheti with a bouquet of flowers. Over to Dr. Sancheti for his entrepreneurial journey. Please, sir.
At the onset, I find it a great opportunity for me to be here with all of you to share my life history, and perhaps it may be useful for someone to adopt or find out the ways to live happily, successfully, within your means, etc., etc. While talking on this subject, I had a lot of turmoil in my mind. What should I say, what should I not say, etc., etc. But as Kadam told me that you must tell your life history right from childhood till now, what you did, what you not did, etc., etc. Then I developed courage to point out all incidences, and I will present them to you as they went on happening. This is my photo when I was in the college. I had a lot of hairs on the head, and believe me, a lot of girlfriends too. However, I got married to one lady. She was so kind. When she used to put one hand on my head, one hair has to disappear. And because of her love and affection, I don't have hairs on my head. But other day, when I went to Japan and came back, she told me, I went alone, she told me, I was not there, and how come your hairs are less? I told her a story of a geisha girl. One of my friends introduced me, and he said, when you go to Japan, you must meet a geisha girl and come. I told my friend, he took me to one hotel, and we were sitting in the corner. The open door was on the back side, and I was all the time looking when the geisha girl is going to come. When the owner of the hotel saw that we 3-4 friends are restless, he knew a little bit English. He said, my friend, don't worry, she will come so soon and look after you so well because she has got 50 years experience at her credit. That was the story about the one thing which had happened in the past. Well, let me come to the subject. We cannot choose our parents, and nor can they choose their children, but still it is in our hands to make the best of what we have. Our life is a fascinating journey full of opportunities and experiences. I am a person who believes that in everybody's life there are plenty of opportunities, and a lot of your own experience you can utilize to get the opportunities happen, and that's what is my life full of. Born in a middle class family, as introduced by Colonel Kadam, that I had a struggle for everything. My father ran a food grain shop and a tea stall, where I have worked and learned the values of life. My father used to tell me, be honest, don't cheat the customer who gives you bread and butter, and customer, always he used to tell me, customer is always right. I remember incidents when I was working in the shop. I was giving that time share, 5 share means 5 kilos of rice. The balance went on the right side, in the left side there were the share, and right side I was putting the rice. When balance went on right side, I was just going to give to my customer. There was a funnel. Through funnel, the customer used to keep a bag below the funnel, and I used to put, we used to put rice inside. When my father was standing next to me, he slapped on my hand. Wait, let the balance come in the center, put some more rice, and give. And then he told me, don't cheat the customer, he gives you bread and butter. He also reminded me, because of him, I am able to give you education. And remember, don't cheat, and always say, always feel the customer is always right. What a great lesson I learned from my father on that one incident. Today, when any patient comes with an angry face and a lot of complaints, same point he will tell me 10 times, etc., etc. I remember my father's sentence, the customer is right, I say patient is right, and I developed patience to listen to him. Even though he repeats the same complaint 10 times, I keep quiet listening to him, and I said, now are you over? When he says yes, then I tell him, and I do not become angry, because I remember my father's teaching, customer is always right, the patient is always right. To run a tea stall, I would wake up at 5 o'clock early morning. I got habit to get up early morning since then and work hard in the morning till evening. I learned the dignity of labor, because very many times, that was an Amrutili hotel, I used to cook a tea, give it to the customer, and lift the cup and saucers myself. And there I learned the dignity of labor and dealing with various kinds of people. Coin has got two sides. What are they? I remember one incident that as father taught me, be honest. I learned from one of the customer that another side of the coin. There was a press near the tea stall, Rajguru press. There at 5 o'clock early morning, the people who used to work in the night, they used to come for tea. And in winter season, one of the customer always used to tell me, howsoever hot tea I give him, say, chai thanda hai, main paise nahi dunga, chai thanda hai, etc. So once what I did, I kept 2 stoves on. In one stove the tea was being cooked, and a stove boiling water, and I kept the cup and saucer in the boiling water and gave him. And when his lips got burnt, thereafter he never told me that the tea is not hot, and that was this. So in life, don't cheat anyone, but also important not to get cheated by anyone. That much intelligence, that much kind of a, what do you call it, foresight, reaction you should have, that nobody should cheat you, and as you will not cheat anybody. I developed the ability to identify and use the opportunities even in childhood. You know, as my shop was in front of the Vijay Talkies in Naranpet, in the interval, a lot of people used to come out. They used to close the main door, and from a small door, they used to come out.